Hello guys, in this tutorial we just want to show ourselves how we can multi-inherit from classes in Kivy. Kivy is actually a class-driven framework. Everything you do, you have to make use of classes, which is cool. Why? Because it actually speeds up our development. Every button that you have to use, you have to like code it yourself, but since they created classes for them, you just have to inherit them and you start using. Actually, basic class inheritance is usually simple to do, but most of the times multi-class inheritance seems daunting to others, which is why I see it's pretty much compulsory to make this video to help others. So guys, that's why we are here. We are going to learn how to implement multi-classes in Kivy and then KivyMD as well. So if you have subscribed, thank you. But if you haven't, please make sure you do so and click on the like button. And also make sure you share so that others can benefit from this video. See you. Okay guys. Well, I've already set up my environment. I've created a PY, my Python file, and then my KB file, and we are going to start with the Kivy before we do the KivyMD part. Okay, so with the Kivy, I import Kivy, and then I import the app model from Kivy, and then I imported some behaviors. Mostly using multi-class inheritance involves behaviors. Like we usually use behaviors when we want to multi-class inheritance, when we want to add some behaviors to a particular class or object or something like that. And when take note of this, you can see that I've referenced the behavior before the label. It's a rule. That's how it's supposed to be. When you are inheriting from a behavior and a widget, the behavior needs to be referenced first before the widget. Alright, so this example class has a button behavior and a label behavior. So we are going to, I want to implement it inside the Kivy file. So let's create a layout called fruit layout. So yeah, let's give it a size hint of 1. Okay, so now we are going to reference the example class inside the Kivy file. Yes, copy this and paste it here. So here we are going to have, so now that it's inheriting from the button and then the text widget, it can take this of both the button both button and then text. So we are going to give it a text of click me. So this text is coming from the label widget here. This text property is coming from the label widget here. So let's say click me. Let's give it a size of let's say 0.2, 0.1. Let's give it, let's position it in the center. Position it of center X of 0.5, and then center Y of 0.5. Okay, so we are going to have this text position in the center. Let's run it and see what we have. Got it. So you can see this click me but label here. Now it's a label because I've not given it any distance. Let's style it a little bit so that we can see it out. So because this is Kivy, you have to use canvas. Let's say canvas dot before. So let's give it a color of RGB. Let's give it white. Okay. And then let's make it a rectangle. Let's put a rectangle there to color it. So size of self dot size, and then position to self dot position. Okay, so this should style it a little bit. Okay, let me end this and run it again. Okay, wow, so the it has taken. Let's change the color of this. Let's change it to blue. Let's change it to blue. Okay, so you saw the color. So now let's implement the button behavior. So this also has a button behavior. So we are going to use a button property inside this to show that it's taking both the button behavior and the label behavior. So let's say a button has an onPress property, so we are going to use it. So onPress, we are going to print, let's say hey, okay, let's say hey y. Okay, so when we press on it, it's going to print this right here. Okay, so now let's run it. Okay, alright, yeah, so you can see click me here, it looks much more like a button. So when you click here, you can see that it's printing hey y here. Correct, so it's taking a button behavior. That's right. So, okay, so that was good. So now we are going to the KivyMD part. That one, I like that one because with that one you can implement a hover behavior and all those kind of stuff. But let's do the KivyMD part. So let's change this to, let's say, MD up. So from KivyMD. Okay, so with this, I don't think with this, let's comment this out. Send it to the top, differentiate it from this. Let's send this to top and comment it out. So now let's import some buttons from KivyMD. So let's say from KivyMD dot .ux dot behaviors dot toggle behavior, import MD flat button. Okay, so and then import toggle button maybe. So with this we can reference the button behavior, the flat button behavior, and then the toggle behavior inside here. So let's say MD flat button and then toggle button. If you don't know toggle button is actually it's a button that is in states. Like when you click on it, it kind of activates, and when you click on it again, it deactivates. I think that sounds understanding enough. Okay, so it's going to inherit from this flatbed behavior and then from the toggle behavior. So now we are going to print the state of the toggle button because it's inheriting from the toggle button. The toggle button has a property called state, which gives the current state at which the button is when you press on it. So we are going to print the state whenever we click on the button. Okay, so let's run it and see. So just check here. So you see it's printed here. Let's see the state. So you can see that they've printed down, so that means the state is down, and when you click again it will be normal. When you click again it's down, when you click again it's normal. So that's it. And there's a very cool part of this KivyMD that I like. You can implement hover effect. Usually it's nice when you have those kind of behaviors inside your application. And whenever someone hovers over a button and it rocks, it makes the application looks nice. So we are going to import the hover behavior from the UIX model, and then import hover behavior. So you can add it. You can add a hover behavior to the two classes that you already have inheriting, that you are already inheriting from. So we are going to add the hover behavior, and with the hover behavior it has two methods that we have to define here. Whenever you reference the hover behavior, you have to bring those methods, and that is on enter, and then with the on enter we are going to change the background of the button. So let's say self.md background color is equal to example, let's say red. Whenever we hover, we want the color of the button to change to red, and then it has an on leave, and that's this method runs whenever the button leaves, the mouse cursor leaves the button. So we change the background color whenever the mouse cursor leaves the space for the button. Let's change it to blue. Okay. Now let's change it to green because we already have the button being blue. So when it takes an args argument, so you have to pass that args argument. Okay. So that means any argument that comes up. So let's run it in systems. So you can see when I hover, the color change. When I go, it comes back. When I hover, the color. So that's the hover behavior. That's nice. I like the way it's even flashing. Okay, I think this gives you a gist of how to implement multi-class inheritance in Python. So it was nice having you on this channel. Please, if you like it, if you like this video, make sure you click on the like button and share. And if you've not subscribed, please do so, and so that we get to see each other in the next videos. Okay, thanks for your time.